What's up, fellas?
I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what it is, but I do feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I know what it is now.
What is it?
I didn't type anything out.
Oh. See, we're missing something. It wasn't just a false pretense.
Yeah, it was, yeah. My Google Drive was not up. That's what the problem was. Is anybody in there right now?
Yeah. Tyrell's in there.
What up, Tyrell?
Chris.
What's up, Chris?
Dirty
Sean.
Mark.
What up, Mark? Stumbling upon in here.
The crew. The crew's here.
Some good news during the broadcast for the crew.
Yeah. So Kramer and I went out to a local bar yesterday. Maybe had a beer or two. Miller Lights. We drank some ice cold Miller Lights for a friend. Miller Lite.
Yes, we did.
And we went to the bar. It's a baseball-themed bar called Backstop Bar and Grill. And we talked to the owner, Sean. He's a nice guy. And they're opening Saturday. And Kramer and I were talking to him, and Kramer got it worked out on their TV, showed the owner how to do it. So they'll be playing our games all throughout their baseball-themed bar.
Yep.
So it'll be us and them. Not only that, I think we're going to have a get-together at the Backstop Bar and Grill. And we're going to do a game out there, aren't we?
Yep, a live game.
Live game from Backstop Bar and Grill?
Yes. I figured some things out to where we could do it.
So
Pink's going to supply his PlayStation per usual.
So we can have you guys come down to the bar and drink some Miller Lights with us and watch the game with us. It'd be fun.
It should be a blast.
I mean, hopefully there's people like Mark that join in that are from out of town or Skull, and we'll still have still be chatting with you all, but it'd be cool to have all you guys there to kind of hang out with us and talk with us and broadcast the game with us. Why not? I'm all for that. Grab a headset and call it in.
Yeah, no, I agree. That'd be fun. Everybody could just enjoy the aspect of what's going on.
I'm totally with that. All right, might as well start. Well, Kramer, it's an 87-degree day here in Kansas City. The Royals coming off that road trip. A good road trip in Boston where they went 3 of 4, won 3 of 4, losing 2 of 3 to the Indians. Friday and Saturday were pretty ugly. Yes. But the Royals won Sunday and had a winning road trip.
Especially with Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes hit a 2-run shot yesterday, won the game. And but anyway, the Royals back on the winning ways. I'm Jay Binkley. That's Kramer Sansone saying good evening for the broadcast on YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitch, and Twitter. It ended up being a good road trip, though. If you think about it, 4-3. You'll take 4-3 with the way they were playing, salvaging that last game.
Yes.
Royals have now jumped the Tigers in the division, and the Royals sit 9.5 games out of a wild card. So let's cross our fingers that we can get these Royals to the postseason. It's Jake Junis, 4-4 with a 6.43. Lucas Giolito, 6-5 with a 5.48. Not as good this year, but against the Royals in his career, Giolito is 6-2 with a 2.75, 12 games started. Junis is 3-2 with a 5.10 and 7 games started against the White Sox. The White Sox, believe it or not, and this is the second straight series where the Royals have played the first-place team in the AL Central. Mm-hmm. Now, keep in mind, this is the 4th series against the White Sox this year. The Royals have won 1, lost 2, and this is the 4th one. They opened up against the Chicago White Sox, won that series, but the White Sox have been battling. The Royals helped the White Sox yesterday by beating the Indians. The White Sox have moved in the first place at 35-25. The Indians fall to second place now, 25-26, a half games out. The Twins 4.5 games back. The Royals 10 games back. Here's the lineup for the Chicago White Sox presented by Purell. Wash your hands. In center field, Larry Garcia batting first. Third baseman Juan Moncada batting second. James McCann will bat third for this team at this point, but I don't know if the White Sox are actually going to do that. They're the masters of changing the lineup at the last minute.
Yes, they are.
Left field will be Jimenez. DH will be Edwin Encarnacion. It's third in the American League in home runs, third in RBI. He trails Jorge Soler, who's number 1 in each category. Jose Abreu batting 6th at first base. Mazzara in right field. The catcher will be Yasmani Grandal, newcomer to the White Sox. And second base, it looks like Mendick will be the second baseman for the White Sox. Is that what you saw, Kramer?
Actually, second baseman I actually saw was Tim Anderson.
Well, that'll probably be changed by the time.
Yeah, so Mendick will probably play shortstop.
Because Tim Anderson leads the simulated baseball 27 doubles. The lineup for the Royals, presented by the 435 Podcast Network on 610sports.com. Leading off in center field, Whit Merrifield. Batting second, the left fielder, Patrick Mahomes. The DH and American League leader in home runs and RBI, Jorge Soler. Salvador Perez, the catcher, batting fourth. Ryan O'Hearn at first base today, batting fifth. Hunter Dozier will be the right fielder, hitting sixth. Maikel Franco, the third baseman, batting seventh. Adalberto Mondesi batting eighth. And Jimmy Govern in at second base today, playing for Nicky Lopez, giving him a little bit of a break. But it is hot at Kauffman Stadium. This is the heat of the day. It's starting to dissipate a little bit. It's about 87 degrees now.
Which is good. Okay, so we agreed upon this, that this is going to be the 60s weeks since we are
60s week.
So since we are almost at 2 game 70, which is on its way here, so we're going to use the 69 home uniforms for today.
Yep.
No overcast. It is
celebrating 60s week here. This is game 61 for the Royals.
Indeed it is. Hey, and guess what? Nobody asked for a day off.
If they got a day off yesterday, so that's a relief.
We talked about that yesterday, saying, you know what, somebody's going to say that in the first one of this. You know what, we're done with you. You're off the team.
We're going to have McCann play.
Yeah, I mean, let's see how
he
it
never
goes.
plays, but he plays against the Royals. What's up, Mark?
So Nathan Lewis says over on Facebook, this would be a good matchup, Jake Junis versus Giolito. It's going to be a great matchup.
Giolito's a stud.
How's it going, Jeff, over there on Facebook?
Made the All-Star team last year for the White Sox. The Royals are the 1969 unis that look just like this. The only difference is no name on the back.
So Chris asked us a question saying, if you had to trade somebody on the virtual Royals right now, who would it be?
The Wolf.
It sounds crazy saying this, but to get some things back that could possibly help, say, a team going is Patrick Mahomes.
No.
You think about it.
We're not trading Mahomes.
I know we're not, but if it actually makes a lot more sense to trade him because as what you can get in return, that's just
right.
one player.
You're right, because he's killing it.
Yeah, exactly. So you can get a lot out of him.
And he's almost a two-way player status.
Exactly.
Junis will settle in against Lurie Garcia, who's hitting .285 for the White Sox. And he'll gap this right between Maikel Franco and Adalberto Mondesi as Patrick Mahomes gets it. And Garcia's on. What's up, Jeff Wirtz?
Also, if you're over on Facebook and you'd like to watch this game over on YouTube, I'm about to post a link in there.
We use the YouTube chat line quite a bit, and Facebook will use that one as well. But
I at least have the YouTube and Facebook up.
How about this? Gunman caught on a 16-game hitting streak.
Make it 17, Bink.
Make it 17. And this will stretch Witt out. Witt has trouble getting the ball in center field.
The Reds are going to probably score on this as well.
Turns around, and they will score. The White Sox will be up 1-0 here. Nobody out.
I wonder if this was an error. Nope, they got it as an RBI double.
Caught his 16th double of the year.
Usually when you see something like that and the fielder out in center field, or say if it's any outfielder boots the ball like that, they end up winding up as an error, but that's going to go charged onto as an RBI, so that's going to bring that ERA up for Junis.
Here comes McCann, who usually just plays against the Royals.
Yeah, that's it. He's a Royals killer. He's pinched hit.
I think all 4 of those home runs have come against the Royals.
I think they have because that series, the first series, the second series when they were at Kauffman, he was raking.
Oh, he was. But he's a liability on defense.
They're going to take him out. Well, that's the thing, too, because when we went to because, of course, he actually might play the full game because he's batting right now. Yeah. That's what we saw with him already. But when we were in Chicago, right when the game started, they put Mendick out there.
He put Mendick out there.
So he actually might play this entire series.
Renteria does things around, but James McCann hits for him. And
I thought it was going to be a hit, but it was like,
Jimmy Govern there. 1 away. Nice defensive play by Jimmy Govern. The Governor. Eloy Jimenez, the batter. Hits .286 against righties. as the Royals rock the 1969 home uniform.
60s week, Bink. We'll have 70s week next week. Or
It's 60s weeks.
It's powder blue on the road,
Yeah.
or regular 70s. I kind of like that. I kind of like how we're doing that.
60s and 70s.
Oh, that's just out.
And Govern can't make a play there. They'll go straight up the Witt. The White Sox should get run number 2.
As they wills, that throws a little offline.
It's 2-0. The White Sox are turned into a thorn in the Royals' side, even though the Royals got them in the first series of the year.
Yeah, first series of the year looked really good, thinking, okay, if we can do this every single series against the White Sox, this is going to be an easy, fun, cakewalk type season for the Royals. But the White Sox have had their number ever since.
They've regrouped this guy. He's a big part of the reason. He's first in the All-Star voting in the American League. The Royals have a couple guys first. Whit Merrifield's first, Jorge Soler's first, but Edwin Encarnacion. 340, 18 home runs.
I can't believe we had to turn the calendar to June for this game. Since there was no game on June 1st, this is ridiculous.
You know what's weird? Because it's almost like, I was telling Mom today, it's like spring wasn't here.
No, it doesn't.
It's like you blink and all of a sudden it's the summer months. I mean, we're 4 weeks away from the 4th of July.
And I think that's the reason why for that is because of with this pandemic and there was no baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball is spring weather season, and that's when we started watching spring training, and boom, it goes over that.
I know.
There was no spring, it seemed like.
It didn't feel like spring. It's like, boom, here's summer.
Ball 2.
Then a couple months, fall. Mike Fillmore behind the plate today.
How's it going, Justin? Finally see you in the chat.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Yeah, when we're at Backstop Bar and Grill doing these, I hope to see all of you out there.
Oh, yeah.
If not, I mean, we'll still have you on the YouTube chat. We can always read that and see that, you're commenting and stuff. But when we get a date, we will let you know.
Ryan Lefevre should be joining us later this week.
That is ripped and off the top of
Oh,
the
man,
wall.
Mahomes will get it fired in. See it, our Mahomes.
Only a single, though. As Mahomes crowd that in real quick. That
They're
almost
really
left the
respecting
building.
his arm.
Jose Abreu.
Almost a home run, honestly. If it's a hit off that railing, which in my opinion probably should be a home run area because it's above the wall and a little bit further back, but they don't have that.
Ball, that's out.
It's Jose Abreu on the season, batting .259, 13 home runs, 38 RBI, and it also tells us he's fourth in the American League in All-Star voting at first. And there's another hit up the middle. Getting a little out of control here in the first inning.
And the Royals had some good pitching on the road trip. We saw a complete game by Danny Duffy. And Danny Duffy was fantastic yesterday. Danny Duffy's put 2 great starts together.
It's true.
Big reason the Royals got 2 of those wins was the Duff man. Microburst time, Mark. He's right. It is the first inning,
Or
Kramer.
not Michael Burke.
You never know. It can happen, you know.
But that's the thing. This is the never say die Royals. They could be down by 10 and still lose by 3, or they can at least
It's
win
true.
the game.
The Royals are the never say die
We
team.
haven't seen them actually bat yet, Big. So you can't
No.
really.
Oh, nice pitch there on Nomar Mazara. 95 for Junis there.
30 shot wants it on a Saturday.
Nathan's saying the National Weather Service is here to microburst to watch.
Oh,
And Witt should be there for out number 2, and he will be. And the runners don't advance.
nope, which is good. And then you need granted the speed of Edwin Encarnacion at second base. I wouldn't want to see him run.
Wind is starting to swirl, Kramer. Very microburst-like fashion.
Oh, that thing got ripped foul.
White Sox have moved in the first place in the Central.
Nope, that's the ball.
I think that was a strike.
It's getting squeezed already. This is a 20-pitch inning, 3-0. Jake Junis is just thinking, can I just get two more strikes?
He's so good with the slider.
I'm not sure how the weather is in Chicago, Jennifer, because we're in Kansas City right now. It might be nice. I know it's really hot for what the heat wave shows me. And that should end the inning with a fly out to Maikel Franco.
That's it. So, Merrifield, Mahomes, and Soler, the batters for the Royals. And Mahomes has been worth his weight in gold for this team. Already a quick 5 home runs, including a grand slam in Boston.
On that road trip. Lucas Giolito sets a 5 record.
Not off the start that he had last year as an all-star for the White Sox last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Look, Danny Mendick's in there now. See,
So he's going to bat once and then get taken out.
They let McCann bat and they put in Mendick.
Well, also during that time, Tim Anderson was hurt.
Did Mendick go to shortstop?
Yes, Mendick up the short. So, from what we saw, Tim Anderson was hurt in that first series at Kauffman. So, that showed you right there, okay, James McCann will probably play the full game, but Mendick coming in makes sense.
That's what they do.
Ball's flared out to left for out number 1. So my mom texted me pointing it out, saying, why are the people in the stands wearing jackets?
That's a good point. The weather's a little bit different sometimes than what the actual weather is. Compared to sometimes, Patrick Mahomes hitting 283 with already 17 RBI in a limited amount of time.
He just had 1 hit in the Indian series.
It was a home run.
As a home run, that's all needed. So he helped win that game.
He's a power hitter for the Royals. He hits home runs in bunches. 8 runs scored in his last 10 games. Of course, he's been hit a lot in by Jorge Soler.
Yeah, he gets on base, Soler gets him in via a home run or a double. The 0-2 to Mahomes.
And Mahomes will lift that to center. Out number 2.
Yeah, it got hot today. It's going to be in the 90s most of this week.
Yeah, it's hot. Like I said, summer is here.
Yeah, well, once Memorial Day happens, that's like the first day of summer.
Nathan says 100 degrees in Iowa. Jorge Soler, he's been incredible this year. 10th in batting average, number 1 in home runs in the American League, number 1 in RBI, and he leads All-Star voting. And he's on the MVP watch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Is that the thing about living in apartments, Tyrell, where I don't have to mow yet? At some point, I'll probably be mowing once I get either a townhome or a house around here. Some grit on you.
And Soler will chop that 95-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Uniforms haven't changed much since 1969.
Nope, it hasn't.
Oh, and Soler will strike out there. Giolito, who comes in with 83 strikeouts, adds another one.
What was the year that the A's left? 66.
Leading off for the White Sox,
Tim Anderson, already 27 doubles on the year.
Anderson.
They were founded this year with these uniforms in 1969.
Ball one, no strike.
It's either 66 or 67 when they left. Anderson's going to fly that out. Jimmy Govern's going to get that at second.
Hey, the governor makes the play. Hopefully Junis will settle down here.
Now batting.
The A's left to Kansas City in 1967.
67 then, okay.
They were Philadelphia 1901 to 1954.
And here's a question. Would you rather have the A's or the Royals here in Kansas City?
Royals.
Of course. Larry Garcia's going to fly out to center. For out number 2 here in the top of the second. 2 quick outs.
The batter. The third baseman.
Yes, Rick, you did hear a plan for a virtual Royals watch party. That's going to be later on this month. We do have no date set yet. We're still trying to figure that out, but we will be at a location at Backstart Bar and Grill.
All right. You ready for trivia?
I'm ready for trivia, Dave.
Okay.
Is this a trivia just for me, or can I phone a friend to the comment section if I
You can
have
phone
to?
a friend.
Okay.
All-time White Sox home run leader. Hang on a second. Let me pull this up here where I can get the top 10.
Well,
I'll give you 3 strikes. Let me pull this up. This is taking forever. And Mahomes is there, and Junis makes quick work here in the second. Man, it's taking forever.
Salvador Perez, Rhino Hearn, Hunter Dozier due up. Well, the first name that pops in my mind, when you say White Sox and home run leader, is Frank Thomas. He's got to be the leader.
I know for a fact he is, but I mean,
Okay. I loved his batting stance. That's the first name that pops in my mind. You know, by the way, fun fact, he retired as an athletic. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Frank the Tank.
Frank Thomas hit 448. Okay. Top 10.
Paul Konerko.
He's number 2 at 432. So you got
Look at me. I guess I get 3.
you got
right?
any strikes?
Out of 8 strikes,
No, you have none.
I have none. I have to at least get 3.
Just give me one more in the top 10.
Oh man, I got Paulie. He's done. What about Brzezinski?
He's 17.
Salvi was strikeouts. So
1 strike.
all right, I'm not gonna phone a friend because I think I know this.
One of them is a former Royal.
Oh, Jermaine Dye.
Thomas, Konerko, Baines, Fisk, Ordonez, Jose Abreu, Ventura, Dye,
I was gonna say Fisk
Bill
next.
Melton, Carlos Lee.
And Carlos Lee. You know, El Caballo. No, wait, no, yeah, he's El Caballo.
2 balls, no strike.
Yeah, Dirty Sean. He's 7th, Dye is. There's Ryan O'Hearn.
But you know what's the most impressive, though, is that I was able to get 1 and 2.
Yeah. Did a good job, buddy.
A lot better than the Indians one.
And O'Hearn will fly out to left field to Eloy Jimenez. 2 away.
Hunter. Dozier.
Royals have seen Giolito a couple times this season.
So at one point, the outfield for the Royals looked like Carlos Beltran, Johnny Damon, and Jermaine Dye.
Yes, that was the outfield. Of
1-0.
course, you had Mike Sweeney on that team.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yep, it was tough.
That's ball 2.
hey, Moises Alou. No, not Alou. I don't know why I said Alou. No, there's another guy in my mind. Raul Ibanez. Was he DH for him at that time?
Good team hitting wise.
What year was that? Like 2000?
Yeah, it was like 99, 2000, around that area. And a strike there to Dozier.
Base reference on that. It's like-
Yeah, these uniforms are the exact same, except there's no name on the back. The Royals rocking the 1969 first-year uniforms.
Ball.
Hey, Jeremy
Extra tag.
Giambi was on there. On the Royals during that time. Wait, Soup. I remember when Soup was a
Super, he's Cardinal and Royal.
Ball
Yeah.
two.
brewer.
Used to rock the wine shirts on Fridays. As Dozier takes a walk here, he's on with 2 away.
Batting center.
Royals need to start chipping away at this lead of the White Sox. I know it's early, but Kel Franco now the batter. 8 home runs.
The crowd's getting into it. That guy's really bummed up over next to
I know.
the front row, that big blue powder
I'm
blue.
shocked. Players are having no problem with the weather.
Until Franco's third on the Royals in home runs.
Nah.
Just behind Dozier and Soler.
Good night there. Grab an ice cold Miller Lite. Stay out of the heat.
Well, you know what it is. They have. I bet honestly they're wearing these coats because they have Miller Lights pockets.
Or the pouch. You ever seen those pouches of beer
Yeah.
that people have, and they just squeeze like through their
1 ball, 2 strikes.
their
Count.
coat down and fill up the glass.
Yep.
It's creative.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
No, Mark, that's not weird at all. As Mark says, it's gonna. Is it weird to want you guys calling the real Royals when I tune in?
Nathan doesn't want it. He wants us to stay doing virtual games. Hey, Maikel Franco will chop that up. And Abreu will make the final out of the inning.
Isn't there this app or something that's called like Watch something?
I think so. I don't know if they still do it.
Because I remember I saw
Yeah.
CDOT do it. with
Yeah, we can do
Hives.
baseball.
Heck, we could.
Ryan's going to join us, Nathan. He's going to be in the booth here with us. That'll be fun. Get a professional broadcaster. Danny Mendick, who made this White Sox team to start this year, hitting .233 this year, comes right in for McCann because the Royals wanted to get McCann in at bat. Wisely done, knowing he'd be playing. Knowing he'd be hitting, but they took him out right there in the first.
We knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, he got his hit.
But Mendick hits good against the Royals.
He's homered against them this year.
All right, what's going to be the over-under tonight?
Attendance?
Yes.
I'm going to say 24.
I've taken the under.
I'll take these over slightly. I think it's going to be like 24-2, something like that.
I don't know. When you see the crowd out there, it looks really scarce.
Eloy Jimenez.
That's not too bad.
And Jim is starting to settle down now after a rough first inning. Even though the microburst looms large.
That's a ball.
We've only seen it happen once.
Count 1 and
Never
0.
going to happen again. I hope not.
Happened right here at the K against the Angels.
Imagine we're on remote and it happens.
It might. Never know. Your stuff was all flying around. That Miller Lite was flying around. It was weird. Casey Wine Company was flying around.
I was flipping the table.
Everything was flying around. Kramer's hair was flopping.
I didn't hear it. That might get dropped down for extra bases, but Dozier is there.
Wow, what
nice.
a catch by
Now,
Dozier.
That was an impressive run.
Well, we're 61 games in now. Of course, we talked about Dozier moving the right field this year for the Royals, but he tracks that one down. Comes Edwin Encarnacion, who leads in All-Star voting in his position. Always a threat.
We had this.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man, we took a shot yesterday of pickle juice.
Oh,
Gosh,
fantastic. Fantastic.
Like that's probably like the best shot in the world.
It's almost like a
That-
Bloody Mary, but it was a shot of pickle
Got a
juice.
ball,
That
1 strike.
I don't know what was in it, but it was the rim had this pepper on it. It was fantastic.
What type of pepper was that on the rim?
I think it was celery salt.
That was good. I think that added the extra flavor to it.
I've got a little ring, but it weighs so much. But I got the ring where you can rim out your glasses. You just got to something make it stick.
Mm-hmm.
Like lemons or limes or something.
You could just lick the top and it sticks to it.
Oh, by the way, I'm going to be bartending one night.
Count it 3
They asked me if I'd come bartend for them. And I guess I need a license. They're getting me that. But I told them I can't do much. I can serve beer, and I can make Bloody Marys. It's going to be a badass Bloody Mary.
It's awesome.
The Bink Bomb.
The Bink Bomb. Chris, you say that you remember when Edwin Encarnacion played for the Blue Jays. I remember him playing for the Reds way back when he got called up.
Way back. And Dozier will get that one as well. Well, I wasn't sure about that. And the inning's over, and Junis looking good here in the second and third after a rough first inning. Good to kind of see him settle down. Here comes Adalberto Mondesi. He's hitting 400 in his last 6 games. We had moved him down in the order, hoping to get some production out of Mondi, and we have. No bat as a lefty starting here. And Mondi takes that strike.
I'm not a big sour guy, Tyrell.
Mondi 4 for 25 lifetime against Giolito. It's a 160 average.
You know what's odd? Like, I'm not into like sour, like tasting and drinks wise, but Aaliyah is. I don't understand it. I've tried it. Not for me.
And Mondi will foul that off.
Taco Taco Tuesday. Those are in effect.
I'm a quick learner when it comes to drinks. I just think I might over pour alcohol. They told me how to kind of do it. I kind of sat there and took a few lessons. I'm kind of an over pour. I'm kind of everybody's favorite bartender. I will give you the liquor.
I don't know, man. I like when it gets like, say if I'm drinking like when I make my own rum and cokes, I go 50-50. So it's like I like my stuff strong. But at times when I overdo it a little bit, it's just not. It's the worst thing in the world, and I have to power myself through it.
Kramer and I were sitting at the bar drinking our Miller Lights, watching Royals replays.
We were watching the Texas Rangers versus the Royals back when the Royals won 11-8.
That Friday night game. And Mondi will go down on strikes there to Giolito. Circle change.
And also, I can cross a thing off my bucket list of watching at a bar.
Yep.
And that's, is it Jennifer's Body? Is that the movie?
Yeah.
I got to cross out the bucket list and just sat down and watched that.
Scary movie. It involved vampires.
Okay, that wasn't as scary.
And demons.
It was not scary at all. I don't know if it's because I was at a bar watching it, but I didn't think it was scary.
I don't know. I watched a scary movie the other day. It was about sharks underneath the water.
Well, that's where sharks are at.
Yeah, I know, Kramer, but it was underneath these ruins. I don't know what it was, but I didn't watch
How old
the
is
whole
it?
thing. I was like 47 feet under something. I don't know. It was just on Netflix.
Oh, is that one that it was like the 2 girls that were in the cage going down?
Yeah, they didn't go in a cage.
Okay,
Well, I don't know. I
never mind.
didn't get to that part. They just went down. They were in the ruins and stuff.
Hey, Clyde, how's it going, man?
And the sharks started eating everybody.
What was that one alligator movie that just came out like a few years ago? I'm not big in. I hate alligators, man. Those are things that scare me the most are crocodiles and alligators.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest species. I was at
It's the
work.
second time it's gone up. I haven't said anything.
What? What's going on? Oh, is it?
Dave's
I was at
phone's
the
gone off
the
twice.
headwaters of the Everglades, right in Orlando, where they mate and stuff. And there was a warning because I went out on this trail. It says if you see an alligator running a zigzag pattern,
Yeah.
because their eyes on the side of their head, so they have very low stamina, but out of the water they're pretty fast.
Yeah.
But very low stamina. Well, you got to think about it. Their legs are short and everything else. And we played golf, and there was some gators in South Carolina. They were sunning themselves on one of the greens.
There were alligators in South Carolina.
Oh yeah, a bunch of them.
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, there's alligators in South Carolina. And the mom was out there with her kid, and they get mad when you go near the kid. And there's a couple of my shots that kind of went close to the gators.
Oh, yeah.
But this mom was huge, huge.
Gosh, nice. Allergies. Yeah, no, that's I can never. I can't. The only time I've seen an alligator or a crocodile is at a zoo.
They say to poke them in the eyes if they're attacking you.
Can't-
I've never been attacked by an alligator, but
Jimmy Govert's having a battle up here.
hitting 244 this year, called up from Omaha.
That's ball 4.
Hey, Jimmy will take a walk. Royals have a runner on here with one away. In the third.
Justin doesn't like spiders, snakes, or ghosts.
The center fielder.
It's like when I see a spider, I just want to kill it. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah, but there's
I'm not-
gators in the
I'm not
south.
afraid of it. I'm not afraid of spiders, but I mean, yeah, because of how close they are to Florida, plus they migrate.
South Carolina's got
Yeah,
that warm weather.
I don't deal with snakes though. No, thank you.
Mark probably has pet alligator. There was a pet alligator in Kansas City living at somebody's house. It was like his pet. He was going up and like sitting on the couch and stuff.
Wow, you got to be kidding.
No, I'm not kidding you. Look it up.
No ball.
Google alligator found in a house in Kansas City. And it was this dude's pet.
Now, if we're talking about spiders that live in Australia, then maybe.
I just
Size of birds.
always go by the theory. If you can't reason with that animal or reptile, then you can't make it a pet. You got to be able to reason with it. I don't think you can reason with an alligator.
I think you could.
I don't think you can.
Well, it's only
You can't reason with an
I think-
alligator.
I
They
think-
won't listen to the voice commands.
the only animals that can listen to it, the ones that have decent sized brains, that you know that okay, they know what they're doing, and I believe alligators know what they're doing.
They appear to be pretty smart.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
Yeah, but he just had it as a pet, right? I mean, alligators are not indigenous to this area. Right here, a forever home was found for catfish, the 7-foot alligator that was evicted from a Kansas City apartment building. It was in an apartment building. His name was Catfish.
Catfish?
Catfish. Can you imagine seeing an apartment, seeing someone walk in a gator? Fox 4, Kansas City. It was in Greenwood, Missouri. There it is. There's a picture of it. Pretty big.
The first baseman.
But he's just chilling like a dog.
Yeah. Big gator was taken from an apartment building
That tastes good.
when his owner, Sean Casey, was evicted. That's when animal control officers placed unfamiliar calls for help to Monkey Island. If he gets a hold of you, it's a bad day. If he does like the gentleman who owned him, he told us, everything's great.
So he's like a dog. I bet that alligator probably tastes pretty. I haven't had alligator in a while. I'm kind
Tastes like chicken.
of craving some gator.
Anyway, he had this alligator as a pet.
Right.
Very interesting choice of pets. I didn't realize it, but some people have raccoons as pets, and then it's another animal you can't really reason with.
Incredibly
sharp hands.
If you
Incredibly
feed
sharp
it,
hands.
If you feed it, you're gonna be friends with it.
Yeah, but their hands are so. And this will go straight to Mondi. He'll fire it up to O'Hearn. And one away.
The right fielder, number 30.
I mean, what happened just like having a dog or something? Or cat? Does a person need an alligator?
How many times have you seen an alligator, Mark? So, I mean, these are our resident Florida guy.
He says they're in every lake down in Florida.
But have you went fishing for one? So I'm pretty sure. Can you can you fish for them and kill them and eat them?
I don't know how that works, Kramer.
I mean, they're already overpopulated. That and the snakes down in Florida.
I don't know if there's a certain time where you can hunt them or not.
Yeah,
I don't know what the rules are.
You know, it's like the population of rodents in the Everglades now are like at 2% because of snakes and gators. There's eat everything.
Trying to find more information on this catfish. He says 7-foot alligator found in hot tub in Casey home is gentle as a puppy, the owner says. He's gentle as a puppy.
Oh, so Clyde's a White Sox fan. Okay, so Clyde, what happened was, well, Yoel Makata, second batter of the game, RBI double. Next batter, two batters later, Eloy Jimenez, an RBI single. Then Jose Abreu has an RBI single, the batter after that.
And straight to Monty and over. Listen to
Oh,
this.
Monty throws that in the
Oh,
dugout.
man. He'll get an error on that one.
Next to Chicago.
What's Monty doing there?
It's that
He's usually
shift.
Mr. Reliable to first.
Maybe that shift that maybe messed with his mind. Maybe he thought he was in the shortstop position area. So he had to
Errant
that
throw. Wow. Royals are shocked. Listen to this. Casey has owned the catfish for about 4 years. We had that gator for about 4 years. He was a big, cuddly lizard. He smiled at us all the time. That's what he said about this
Smile?
gator.
All right, that's great.
Kansas City allows homeowners to have snakes and rabbits as pets, but not an alligator.
I did hear about a police chase in Florida where the cops were chasing down this guy and he ended up jumping off of a bridge into like a body of water and he ended up getting killed by alligators.
Where?
In Florida.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're in Louisiana all over the place, too. And
Oh, yeah. Down at the bayou.
No, that's down.
No problem, Clyde. I'm glad we get
White Sox fans.
White Sox fans in here too.
Well, the White Sox are playing well, Clyde. They've moved in the first, and it helped with the Royals yesterday, beating the Indians. One away here, should be two. See if that fourth out will come back and bite the Royals here. Oh, and that'll be ripped between Franco and Monty, and there's Mahomes. We've already seen that gun from Mahomes throw out a runner at home this year.
I saw that Cleveland Indians series that just happened.
Anderson.
I think a snake would be an easier pet than an alligator, though.
No.
It would.
I hate snakes. No.
No, it'd be easier to maintain. You just put it in a tank.
It depends on what type of snake.
But a gator, you
type
can't
of-
have a gator walking around your house.
Can you have no, that's the thing. Snakes are smart. They know how to get out of tanks.
I wouldn't let my snake roam around either.
I've also heard this story. Like, say it's like a boa constrictor.
Oh, that's really.
Like, people, I don't know why, but everybody's just so fascinated with those.
It's choke you out.
Yeah. So like you have them in a tank. I heard the story was this. Of course, they have kids and stuff. The boa constrictor. This is gonna be a double play here.
Two.
This boa constrictor would stretch it like in the tank, like try to stretch its body to see if it can actually fit a person. Like it was watching like.
Oh, they stretch their bodies out when they eat you.
So it's like, okay, when it's time when you see a boa constrictor try to stretch your body out for your kid, all right, you need to
Way to go.
get that over with.
Chip down on Soler here, Kramer. For me.
Yes. Yep, people are dressed like there's snow coming at the K here at the end of this
Yeah.
Jennifer.
They're trying to get the weight loss off after being quarantined for a couple months. It's the easiest way to weight loss is just sweating.
You know what I meant, Nathan. Constrictor. It's tomato.
1-1.
Yeah, a pet pig would be fine, Anonymous, I think.
Like-
Going
like
to pet pig.
maybe-
Again, people have raccoons and stuff, too.
The teacup pigs, maybe, not a real pig.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's people that have pet pigs, the small ones. But didn't I tell you Cespedes? You owned Cespedes once bought a pig.
Yeah,
But they had to get rid of it. He had a championship pig. It became bacon. Have you ever tried bacon, Soul?
No. I might have actually. Honestly, look like a big ass pig, he says. Still no hits for the Royals here, 3-3.
We will try to jinx no-hitters on the opponent. We don't dare mention it if it's Royal.
A teacup pig, I think, would be fun.
Hmm?
A little tiny pig running around.
Any of you guys own pigs?
I know a guy who has a pet squirrel.
How in the hell do you have a pet squirrel? That's another animal you can't reason with.
Well, that's the thing. He has reason with this squirrel. His name's Nico.
There's no way he reasons with it.
Yeah.
Does he take them for walks or something, or is it?
No, he stays in the house because if it gets in the outside, it might actually.
Oh,
kill
didn't they
other
crap
things.
everywhere and everything?
Well, he said it pees on him a lot,
Oh,
but it's not like it's like a stream that you have.
how do you have a pet squirrel? Do you just go find it in the yard or something?
Well, you probably get a baby and raise it, and that's how it works. And it crawls all over thing. You just
Have you met the squirrel?
No, I've never met the squirrel. By the way, the first hitting game here from.
Yeah, broke up the no-hitter. There's Whit Merrifield, top of hits in Major League Baseball, tied with Xander Bogaerts. He actually led Bogaerts coming into this game.
But I think it's like a little dribble. It's not like it's gonna like a full pee on you after you're done with 12 beers or something like that.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I don't need a squirrel.
0-1's the count.
Dog fine.
Yeah, no, that's a perfect pet.
Fish, even better. You just come, they don't do anything. You just come home and say, hey, what's up, fish?
Feed it.
And they don't do anything. You got to clean them up once in a while, but fish are not, it's not like you have to walk them or feed them
You
or
could walk a fish.
rub their bellies or you say, hey, man, what's up, fish?
That's the thing. I want a fish like that. I want a fish that I can like scratch its belly.
No, you can't scratch a fish's belly, Kramer.
You can.
They're not pets.
You can't. You just said they were.
Well, they are, but you can't play with the fish.
Yeah, you can. You can have it jump through hoops.
No, bro.
Those ones that jump up out of the thing, yeah, you can.
You can't play with the fish.
Pretty sure you can.
I don't think you can play with the fish. Is Kramer wrong here? Can you play with the fish?
I'm pretty sure you can play with the fish.
I don't think you can. What kind of fish? Like a big fish?
No, like one of those ones that like to jump out of things. I don't know.
Dude, you can't play with the fish.
I'm pretty sure you can.
I'm pretty sure you can't play with the fish.
You could teach.
You can't even reason with the fish. That's another one. You can't talk to a fish.
Well, you really can't talk to a dog.
Yeah, you can reason with the dog. They'll sit, stay, roll over.
No, because
hey, you want to go potty? And then go out, and you can reason with the dog. You fish, you can't.
Because dogs hear certain tones. That's not like you can actually like. If I say I'm talking to a dog right now, it's like, hey, you want to go outside or something? He'll look at me. All he hears is side. So he'll probably think, okay, we're gonna go outside. Or if you grab the leash, he knows you're going for a walk.
Yeah. Try to walk a fish. So you try to walk your fish. It'll die.
Chris asked. Imagine if real commentators argue like this on the radio.
Hey, this should be 2 here from the Sox.
I mean, we are real commentators. This is real baseball.
This is virtual baseball. We're on game 61, folks, so there's probably going to be a little bit of pet talk. We usually tend to stray if the lead is. This isn't a bad lead, though. 3-0 in the fourth. This looked ugly in the first, but Royals need to get Giolito worked out of here.
I can't have cats. It's I'm allergic to cats badly.
Giolito will get the sign from Grandal. Here comes pitch 70 already for Giolito, and that'll bounce. O'Hearn hitting .231, 6 for 26 against Lucas. I still can't believe you think you can play with the fish.
I'm pretty sure that you can play with the fish.
I'm pretty sure you can't play with the fish, and that'll roll straight out to Mendick, and that'll be the inning.
You know what's gross? When you get those fish with like the tiny fish with big old eyes, and they get hungry, they start eating each other's eyes. That's the weird thing.
But how can you play with the fish, though? I'm still enamored by the fact.
I'm pretty sure you could put like a little hoop.
No.
And you can see the fish go through the.
All right, okay, maybe so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
Like you just put some in the water and it'll go through. I get that.
No,
I get that part.
You know, it's like you put it down, he goes through it, pull it back up. So you put it back down, he goes through it, pull it back up. I'm pretty sure you could do that with a fish.
I don't know. Why don't you go get a fish?
I'm fine.
I once had a fish. Not only that, I had crabs. Not those, but I had pet crabs. Stop it. You know what I meant. And that'll bounce in front of Whit. No, I had hermit crabs.
Yeah,
and they'll change shells.
No, he's in there. Stay.
Yeah. Oh, you got double out of that.
Now batting, third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Double for Lurie Garcia. I think Clyde's out here as the grammar police.
Put that on a t-shirt. Bink has crabs.
Royals
Hermit crab.
Baseball 2020.
In your face, baby.
In your face. Royals baseball.
Damn baby shark. I saw a shark get caught like fishing wise on a pier at Fort Myers.
That time Monty gets it over to Hearn.
Now batting,
Yeah, sharks are interesting.
shortstop, Danny
I once caught a baby shark. Well, I didn't. I was with somebody that did. I was fishing outside of Rhode Island in Narragansett Bay.
See, well, I'm saying.
We were quahog.
A fish can follow your finger.
Yeah, we were quahog. You ever know what that is?
Yeah,
So we dig up like they're like oyster-like things. They call them quahogs out on the East Coast. And we could have bought them, but they're expensive. We caught them all, man. And the lady cooking them made bacon on them and stuff. I say lady because it was my ex-mother-in-law. Now she's just a lady.
So Jonathan over on Facebook says, Bink, how has Gordo done in the virtual season? If baseball happens this year, I'm not expecting a lot.
He started off really hot, but we've been giving him a few days off here and there because of Mahomes. But yeah, Gordo played well early in the season. His defense has been fantastic. He's still doing what he normally does, runs in the walls, catches things, and he's probably back next year, to be honest with you, because if they just play 50 games, that's nothing. We're on game 61 already. 50's nothing. You and I may be doing this for another month. And Witt will make that out. Ooh, throw was offline, but the White Sox won't take advantage of it. Still 3-0 Royals.
I'm pretty sure you cannot be friends with Shark.
No, sharks are different, man.
Now, the smartest animal in the world are horses.
I don't know. Raccoons are very smart. You know why? I'll be honest with you. I once fished, and this raccoon was coming there every night, and he would take a dump on the deck. He would eat the fish. He'd pull it out of the net. So we tried to put a brick down in it to make it heavy so they couldn't pull it out. But they're very smart. I once had a poker party, and I opened my garage door, and there was the raccoon. Then I saw where they did. They go in packs.
Oh, yeah.
They always have a leader. Get this. So one day I'm sitting there, and out of the storm sewer comes the fat one. And then the other ones came out. Their leader was fat as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Because he gets all the food, right?
Yeah.
Like all the other ones give it. It's like sumos, man. They all give him food. And the fat one was eating well. But he was the leader of this little pack of raccoons. But they're very smart. They're like burglars. Their eyes and they're sharp. Yeah. Raccoons are very smart.
I've seen the Geico commercial. They can drive dump trucks.
They had dolphins as Mark says. Very smart.
Yeah, dolphins. Oh, yeah.
Dolphins are very smart.
But, I mean, you can't have dolphins as a pet. You can have a horse as a pet. Which,
I don't know. Dolphins give people rides. Those ones they have in like those parks and stuff. The dolphins, they don't hurt you. People ride them.
No, dolphins can kill you.
People ride dolphins at like SeaWorld and stuff. They ride them.
That's the thing. Dolphins. They say if you're out stranded in the middle of the ocean, you see a dolphin, you think you're saved. You're not. They will like circle around you to where like you pretty much drown.
Never heard of that.
Oh,
never heard of that.
You need to look it up.
I know dolphins will. A nice strike out there by Junis. Man, he's looked good this game.
He has looked really good. I think it's because we haven't been really talking about the
Good
game
thing I didn't microburst it.
Go to the bottom of the fifth.
See if the Royals bats can come alive here back at the K. Yeah, it's thin in the outfield. That 24 over might be a stretch. But,
oh, you can't. With the orca whale, you can't.
Yeah.
Or octopuses, you can't.
Things were going awry, so we created Patrick Mahomes a couple weeks ago. Gave him the red bat, the shoes.
Jonathan also replied back saying, I thought MLBPA was the last one to put the 114-game season. That's true. But I actually doubt that one they just put out now. I think it's worse than the last one.
If they want their full pay for 50 games, I mean, that's what we're getting down to. And the problem is, you got to have another spring training and everything for 50 games. All that expense of doing it, they had to do spring. Well, they got to play people at spring training.
True.
So you almost have to go back to Arizona and Florida. It's not like unless you say, all right, Cardinals and Royals will meet and play a bunch of games in Columbia.
Imagine this, if they have to use the spring training games as actual regular season games.
Colomé and Jace Fry warming up for the White Sox. I don't know what they're going to do, man, but another separate spring training, it's going to be weird to watch, man.
Tyrell's put the chip early on Mahomes, even though it's going to be a while for Mahomes to...
It's fine, though. We'll keep that in mind. Dozier will fly out the left there. Jimenez catch it.
Clyde Norwood says, you guys are crazy.
Yes, we are, Clyde.
We are. You got to be you can't always be normal. You got to be a little bit crazy.
Well, we started this on March 26th in Chicago for opening day, and we've been going strong since. Every day the Royals play, we play who they're supposed to play.
But no lie, I thought, like, probably within the years, if I ever get land, put a fence around it, I want a horse. I don't know why. I think it'd be awesome to learn how to ride and stuff.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
I have.
That's ball
I once did too a long time ago. I'd probably only fit on a Clydesdale now. I'd ride it though.
Yeah.
You can ride your horse. It's like that guy that had that horse at the Chiefs parade.
I mean,
Like there's no law, because I even asked. Because he was arrested, but he was like running over people and doing
Ball
stuff.
three.
But I even asked. I said, is there a law
yeah, no, there's not.
where you can't ride your horse to the parade?
Think about it.
He was let go. But I asked specifically, is there a rule in place where you can't technically, because I see people ride their horses on the highways.
Think about this.
If they're near like the ranch, I see horses everywhere.
About maybe 100 years ago, that's normal transportation.
Yeah, well,
One of the normals transportation were horses.
save you some gas money just riding a horse to work. You probably could. It would take me more of the time.
Yeah, Clyde, we're glad that you came on and watched the series with us. Anytime the Royals play the White Sox, feel free to always come in.
We got 3 games versus the White Sox tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday. Monty's a 154 hitter against Lucas Giolito. Giolito's already up to pitch 79 here. Probably good for another inning or so. If the Royals can work the count.
My favorite shark is either a hammerhead shark or a megalodon.
Those are some of the most vicious. The hammerheads.
I know.
Yeah, they
Actually, I
are.
want a hammerhead shark tattoo.
Yeah, but that'd be cool. But you can't reason with those.
You can't reason with sharks, period, Bink.
Yeah, I don't think you can
Count
either.
is 1 and 2.
But a horse, you somewhat
Oh,
can.
that's out.
Police have horse, and they're calm.
Hey, once you train them well, they're good. You gotta break them.
We got a full count.
It's like training a dog.
Have you ever rode a real bull?
No.
How many seconds you think you'd last? I went to the PBR one time in Kansas City. And the only problem is they have to wrap their hands around, and sometimes that handle gets stuck.
Yeah.
You know, they're off the bull, and they're being dragged by it. And then those rodeo clowns come out. That job would suck. By the way.
Oh, yeah.
People that jump in the barrels and stuff, trying to distract the bull.
That'd be
You talk
terrible.
about bad jobs.
Honestly, strike that one to me. You can eat anything, Anonymous.
All the Royals fans being nice to Clyde. Thank you.
Yeah, seriously.
They were nice to the Minnesota fans we had in here. And nice to Mark. They come to like Mark.
Yeah, hey Chris, it may be down right now, but they never say die, kids.
That's right.
That's out.
That's over on
Get into the White Sox bullpen here. And that'll go to right field. And that's the 5th.
How's it going, Brandon? How you doing, buddy?
We go to the 6th. What's up, Brandon?
Your attention, please.
Here comes Eric Skoglund in the game for Junis, making his 13th appearance with a sparkling 1.59 ERA. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They are delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
Leading off for the White Sox.
I like Skoglund a lot. I really do. Junis going
Skogie
5
dog.
innings. Good for him.
Hey, man, the way this game started, the way he settled down, Junis was great.
Yes. Hopefully it translates to the bullpen as well.
This game was getting out of hand early, but here comes Skokie Dog firing the first strike to Edwin Encarnacion. That sparkling 341 average.
What would go on a Skokie dog, Bink?
Chili, cheese, onions, maybe a couple jalapenos.
Not everything has to have jalapenos on
Yes,
it.
it
Bink.
does.
No, it does
Yes,
not.
it does. And some Frank's hot sauce or some Louisiana hot sauce.
I don't think nothing has to always have to be hot, too, either, Bink. Where's Eric Skoglund from?
Huh?
Where's Skoglund from?
He went to Central Florida. I think he's from Florida somewhere. He went to UCF. Man, a strikeout there on Encarnacion by Skokie Dog.
He's from Sarasota. So you got to throw some.
He's not far from Mark.
No.
Jose.
Didn't he go to UCF?
Abreu.
I did not check that part. I was just trying to figure out where he's from. That's true. You did pick us up during that time. Yeah, hey. Clyde, if you want to follow us around like our Rays fan Mark does, you can. It's completely up to you and also very fine.
It's just virtual baseball every night. Greg Holland, Tim Hill warming up.
Just think, the Rays will
virtual Royals.
The Rays will be coming to town at some point.
Yeah. We'll have to have the Mark Burger at the backstop.
Oh my gosh, they can make the McBroom burger.
They could make the McBroom burger. Remember, he wants to start doing that. He wants to trademark his burger.
It's true.
He could do the McBroom burger. We'll have to have the McBroom burger if we have a party. 2 patties, pepper jack cheese, jalapenos, and sriracha ketchup.
So a week after the All-Star game is when Tampa Bay is in Kaufman.
Okay. We're doing the All-Star game as well. We'll simulate that as well with All-Star night. Probably do the home run derby as well.
Miller Lite and Hooters. Yes, subscribe. Yep, subscribe to us and also turn on notifications there, Clyde.
That'd be fun to do the home run derby once we get the participants.
Like us play or watch it.
We can do either one.
Maybe easier to watch.
All right.
So I'm not I like home run derbies on this game, but I'd rather watch it.
I always beat you when we play.
So I don't like. I think you can beat me at that, but you can't beat me in a real game, Beak. We need to have.
I don't know. We haven't played one. The home run derby, I kick your ass.
How about this? When we have that, we'll play a game. We're gonna play each other.
Mm-hmm.
If you all want to come in early to the backstop, we'll play it there. And you'll see who can win between. Do you want to do a full 9? Because I feel like we have to do at least a run rule by that. If it's like,
just don't gloat.
Big, I'm gloating now because I know I can.
Well, try to act civil.
Oh.
I won't put up with you dancing on tables and everything.
Well, I'm not saying I will or will not do that.
Give you some pickle juice shots and you'll be
oh gosh, and
dancing and stuff.
Give me more of that, and yeah, I will be dancing. What's your take on? Wait, what would you take on? Oh, training camp ideas.
Being at Arrowhead, talking about the training camp. Here's the thing. More and more teams have gone to the home bases lately. 22 of 32 NFL teams have their training camps at home now, and now they're forced to. I'm curious how it's going to work. Because Andy Reid always likes going away.
Yeah.
Always does. Didn't fill it in when he left Philadelphia. They changed it back to their complex. But I'm curious how many teams will enjoy that and not go. But they do it because there's no real – you can't really bring the fans in a lot.
Right.
Like teams that have it at their home facilities, they'll have like a practice at the stadium and stuff, and get people in there. But yeah, I'm curious. And they have a contract with St. Joe for a couple more years. So how long was that contract for?
That was 5.
I like going to St. Joe.
I'll tell you one thing. I only go to St. Joe to see my mom. That's about it. Went there this weekend, Bink.
Got some good breweries up there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Through 2022.
Why can't I think of that brewery there now?
River Bluff.
River Bluff, pretty good brewery. I'm not gonna
I've had them in.
But yeah, I went to St. Joe this weekend. Well, Sunday, after our game, and so I was there.
Nope, that's inside. Ball 4.
Neighbors outside. I'll say this right now. Long story short, 3 days in a row so far, from what I've been told, since yesterday and today, and then of course Sunday when I witnessed it. Police showed up, fire truck, ambulance. It's because of fighting. Neighbors, man.
Not good.
You gotta love St. Joe.
Not good, Cream Dog. Pat Mahomes up. No outs, 1 on with Witt. Wouldn't be surprised to see Witt steal here. Oh, Giolito fires it in pretty strong. Witt, number 3 in stolen bases in the American League.
Clyde says, but we only meet 19 times, fellas. Well, I mean,
This
you could always come watch
time.
games that are not the White Sox related.
And there's Witt. And he's safe.
Nice.
And Witt will climb to 2nd in the American League in stolen bases. He's got that big mid on. That was a nice throw and tag, but not in time for Witt. So Witt's on 2nd for one Patrick Mahomes, the RBI machine.
Chip on Mahomes from Tyrell, of course. Chip from Richard.
He's already got 17 RBI, and Kel Franco has like 19.
Yeah, you see his presence known.
Not only that, he's got an epic pet flip. He's been throwing it behind his back.
Chip on Pet from Jennifer.
A lot of chip on Mahomes. A lot of belief in Patrick. And Patrick will swing at that one. And he'll strike out. Giolito's 5th strikeout.
Now back, the designated hitter.
His arm slot's weird, too, because he likes to keep the ball by his ear the entire time.
Yeah, he does. 88 on the year for him.
Now I'm putting my first chip on Soler.
Smart deal. Soler's 24 home runs already.
Back outside.
See if he can get to 30 by the All-Star break.
Have you placed a chip yet, Bink?
I have. I did earlier on Soler's first at bat.
He likes to hit him late in games. I know that.
Ball inside.
He hits one here, and we have a one-run game. He's hitting .333 with runners in scoring position.
And 3 runs is not much. Like if they want to beat the Royals, they gotta make sure they put a pound on. That was pitch 100 that was thrown to.
Oh, look at that pretzel. Behind home plate.
Nice looking pretzel.
It is a good looking pretzel. There's no cheese with it, though.
Chip from Dirty Sean, chip from Jennifer, chip from Anonymous.
And Soler
3-1.
faces a 3-1 count here. And he's dangerously close to walking on Giolito for 2 guys on. It's a catch-22, though, because you almost like his bat in the lineup. And he'll walk. Hip, hip.
Jorge.
Jorge Soler walks. So now Soler and Merrifield on. 2 on for the Royals, 1 away. And the White Sox and Rick Renneria will make a change here. This pitching change for the White Sox brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They are delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are. And the Royals say goodbye to Lucas Giolito. He pitched really well tonight.
Probably should wait for my first chip after. I would watch it be Kopech come in here. Nope. His old friend. No, it's
Alex
not.
Colomé.
I thought it was going to be Kelvin Herrera.
His 30th appearance, 3.67 ERA.
Not bad. Typically the closer. It has no saves.
Reneria's doing
14.
things all crazy like.
It's supposed to be the closer this year. Salvion, 1 out. Oh, Salvia batting, 2 on, 1 out.
Ball 1.
It's kind of like the backwards philosophy. Sometimes you put your closer in
Look at that.
to do the dirty work here in a tough inning. This is a key inning for the White Sox
It
here.
is. They got to get out of this inning.
With 2 on, the power of Perez at the plate.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
They've done some unorthodox things tonight, like letting McCann hit and quickly putting Mendick in.
How's it going, Brian? As he's post Salvi.
Cutter at 89 miles an hour there.
Jennifer wants Witt to run.
He already did once.
1-2 to Perez. What about that giraffe? You think he could tame one of those?
I don't know.
See, I love giraffes. Those are the only animals I love seeing at the zoo. And I do not like zoos. That's going to be swung on and hit. That will score at least 1 as Witt, so that's a...
Oh, safe at third.
Nice.
Soler being aggressive. I like it. 3-1 now, White Sox over the Royals.
RBI single for Salvi.
Kelvin Herrera and Jace Fry warming up for the White Sox. I'll put a chip here on Hearn for a 3-run shot from Brohern.
That'd be nice.
Ball 1, no strike.
Chip down.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
We had a 2-0 count here from Colomé to Hearn. Righty-lefty matchup. And the White Sox fan behind home plate not happy. Royals White Sox, first game of 3 for the Indians come to town this weekend. And lifted by O'Hearn and foul.
Some good contact off the bat there.
2-2 count on Brohern.
Chip on O'Hearn from Caleb. Yes, Richard, I'm keeping track of the chips.
Oh, and O'Hearn goes down on strikes. My chips are done for the night, Cream Dog.
Oh, I still have one left.
Now back, right fielder, Hunter Dozier.
Comes Hunter Dozier at the plate. 12 home runs this season. He's due.
Very due.
Well, he's hitting them left and right in April.
And this is the Sonic Slam inning, so everybody's played some chips on because it is the Sonic Slam inning.
It's true. But not only that, but Dozier, it's a new month for him.
True.
May wasn't so kind to him. April was. He was player of the month.
He
But new
ropes
month.
that, yeah.
Oh, how about that?
New month, new me. Hunter Dozier.
And Dozier lines that one. And the White Sox will be content. The Royals second, third now. 3-2 White Sox as the Royals starting to make a comeback here in the 6th. Here comes Franco. Oh, he's going to be intentionally walked
Oh, wow.
by the White Sox.
I see Mondesi struck out twice so far.
And so Franco will take his base. Base is jacked, 2 outs for Adalberto Mondesi, who's 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts. See if Mondi can do some damage. Of course, he's so fast to first base. And Mondi will watch that in for a strike. Mondi's 0 for 9, lifetime against Colombo. No wonder Renneria did the intentional walk.
Oh, yeah, that's smart on his part.
Mondi will foul that off for no 1 count.
Yeah, Richard, you get 2 chips per game. We go by the gentleman's rule, as if you know that you've already used your 2 chips, don't place anymore.
1-2 count here on Mondi. He's yet to get a hit off Colomé. And
Good
that
eye. Good eye. That was something I'd probably check swing at and possibly try to maybe tap it over or something. Think about it. If you got a guy throwing 93, 94, you don't have to swing that hard to put it in somewhere like in some prime real estate.
No. 2-2 count here. Hey, that one's low. 3-2 count now.
I like this, Bink. I like this.
Can almost walk in the tying run here. Everybody's on their feet. And Mondi.
Flared. That might drop. That's going to drop, Bink. Oh,
It's not going to drop. That'll be caught out in center field by Larry Garcia. And the inning's over. But the Royals get 2. It's now 3-2 White Sox over the Royals.
That was Monty Grandal, Tim Anderson, and Larry Garcia.
So you're saying there's a chance.
It's only down by 1. I think the best trade the Rays have had in the past 5 to 10 seasons was trading Chris Archer. What they got in return has completely upgraded that team so much. Chris Archer is Chris Archer.
Rays are smart in what they do. He lifted foul.
Jefferson, get the rally mantis out here. The rally dino. Such a dinosaur and things.
I'll never forget when Billy Burns had a press conference for the mantis. He was kind of the keeper of the mantis. He even looked up how do you take care of a mantis.
Whatever happened to him? So they got him in that trade with Oakland, which is another trade the Royals had with Oakland.
And that'll find the gap. Hunter Dozier will cut it off. Fires to second.
Holding Grandal to a single because of his speed. Yeah, Billy Burns, where'd he go?
Tim
I
Anderson.
don't know where Billy ended up, but he was kind of the keeper of the Mantis. Let me see where he is. Unfortunately, that was what he's most known for.
Ball, that's
Still a free agent.
He's still a free agent, okay.
That's what he was most known for, keeping that Mantis.
Who was it? Okay, I'm thinking of this. I'm trying to think of this. Rays player, played the outfield.
two balls,
Ended
no
up becoming an Oakland Athletic. Is it Sam Fold? Used to be an outfitter for
And
the.
he's with the Rays.
Yeah.
Steal!
Oh, they're going to
Run.
steal on Salvi.
Hit and run.
And
Jeez.
out by a mile. It's breaking one of the 3 rules, Kramer. Which are?
Don't. Well, I mean, it's a hit and run. It wasn't.
Still, though.
It wasn't a traditional steal because you're not going to see Grandal steal a base.
Don't steal on Salvi. Don't steal on Gordon. Don't run on Patrick Mahomes.
Is Sam Fold a Rays outfielder?
I don't think you have to look it up. One away here.
Because remember, you know the throw we always see of them throwing their body to the ground, the players, was because of Sam Fold in the outfield at Oakland.
Yeah.
Yep, Chicago, Tampa Bay.
There you go.
Yep, knew it.
Whit Merrifield cuts this off.
Or Minnesota, Oakland.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
Big off attempt, but gets back safely as Tim Anderson.
Larry Garcia, 2 for 3 tonight, hitting 290 on the year. And that'll be lifted right to Whit Merrifield.
Second time it's flown out to Whit.
2 away.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman.
We've had some really good banter during this game.
I know. We've had decent views on here.
It's true. We appreciate all of you for coming in and watching this.
Yes.
We truly do.
Royals baseball.
Nope.
Miller Lite.
Count 1-0.
Dini. How about Baltimore losing again? Seems always been the case.
Always been the case.
Mancada 1 for 3 today. Well, he really exploded last year. He led the league in strikeouts, 2 years ago?
Ball in.
A lot more plate discipline. And Skokie Dog to think about this. 3-0 count here. Skokie hadn't issued many walks this year.
Nope. That's ball 4.
Wow, I thought that was in, but Skoglund will give up a walk there. 2 on, 2 outs for the Sox.
They got Danny Mendick, who's also struck out and flew out. You're fine, I think, if you're Skoglund here. Trying to get out of the second inning of his work.
Comes Danny Mendick, who didn't start. McCann was in, and then quickly, a quick defensive replacement.
Slugger's trying to put the bad juju on
Boy, he is.
Mendick.
See if it works.
What was the over-under tonight on attendance?
24.
24,000. Make sure you get that in by the 8th inning.
And we'll find out here by the 8th.
Nope.
And Skoglund fires that in. Fouled off for a 1-1 count on Mendick.
taking a look at what's coming up for the Royals here in the month of June as this pitch is underway.
Oh, another strike thrown there by Skoglund. 1-2 count.
This is game 1 of the White Sox series. We'll see the Indians this weekend, and then on Tuesday we're going to start a series in the Bronx as we go take on the Yankees.
And Skoglund gets the K.
Well, look at their Skogie K. See that? 3, 2, 1.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back for it's root for the Royals. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at
the
the
old ball game.
Khalid Herrera comes in, makes his 28th appearance. The 3.21 ERA. This pitching change by the virtual Rick Renteria, brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
And there is a rule that we'd like to come back. Oh, Jimmy
absolutely.
Govern.
Oh, the Governor. His first home run at the K. How about the Governor?
Oh, yeah.
Love seeing that.
424, almost with authority.
424, 103.7 off the bat. The Governor launched that one. Hey, the White Sox now find themselves tied with the Royals. As the Governor. How about Jimmy? Little 9th-hitter home run magic.
Nice. You got to love it.
Yeah, the Royals will celebrate that. The Governor taking Herrera deep. Oh, did you see a little throw?
Yeah, a little toss. I love it.
And the Governor almost cleared the bullpen there. 424 for Jimmy.
Oh, Witt gets a hold of one into the gap.
And Witt will go shopping at the gap here. Picked up in center by Larry Garcia. And Witt, who's already number 3 in doubles in the American League, he hits another one.
All right, I'm going to put my chip on Patrick Mahomes.
You going chip here on Mahomes?
Authority into the
Oh,
fountain.
you're going with authority?
Yep.
So it's got to go 425.
Can I also predict it goes into the fountains?
Sure.
But that doesn't
But
matter.
then doesn't matter.
Yeah,
And here comes Pat Mahomes with Witt on second. Pat 0 for 3 tonight. That's what he does, though. He's 0 for 3, and then boom, he comes out with a big home run. The red bat, the patented red bat for Pat.
The big bat Pat. They're tattooing Herrera. These
Yes, they
first
are.
2 batters faced.
It's inside on Pat for
But when we're
a ball.
when we're at backstop, everybody has to sing. I'll even pause
Oh,
the
yeah.
game. We all
Everybody's
have to
gonna
sing
sing.
while we're at the backstop.
See Mahomes hitting 467 with runners in scoring position.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pat thrives when there's runners on. Situation he finds himself here in. And he'll watch that come in for strike 1-1.
Oh, that's the
And-
pitch you want.
Pat Mahomes will take that for a strike. 1-2 now. Jorge Soler waits on deck. And 97 on the four-seamer there, fouled off by Pat. 1-2 count. And Mahomes will foul that. 97 off. Rays are leading 1-0 in the 7th, according to Nathan, over the Twins. It's good for the Royals. Beating these first-place teams are good for the Royals, teams that are ahead of them.
It's true. Looks like Dirty Sean's putting a chip on Jorge Soler, who's due next. Oh,
And
single.
how about that?
A delayed run by Witt to get to third base.
And Mahomes will stay at first, so first and third. And here comes Jorge Soler. Pat's fired up.
I keep him going. So far, 3 hits this inning, and yep, 3 batters. Jace Fry's in. Oh, a lefty on Soler. Oh, this I should have waited on my chip bank. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one.
This pitch change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They are delicious.
They are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
Oh, okay. Who's the...
A little bit surprised they went lefty here.
I know, I'm very surprised. The White Sox broadcaster, again, is it Benetti? Love
Jason?
that guy. Jason Benetti, who's been doing KBO stuff. Clyde, I do enjoy him on...
He does some NFL stuff, too.
Some KBO stuff.
And ball's low.
The funny thing is, too, Benetti actually, when Lucas Giolito was in the Players League, he would actually broadcast Lucas Giolito's games, which was pretty funny.
Where was it?
The Players League?
2-0.
2-0 count here on Soler. They're kind of afraid of Soler.
I believe Pat does know he's playing for the Virtual Royals because I'm pretty sure if his mom knows for a fact, then he knows for a fact.
Yeah, his mom likes things from time to time.
Chip on Jorge.
Or at least she did once. It's, I don't know
Authority.
if there's
I bet she's told him.
I'd like to see what he'd say about him backflipping. That was awesome. And a strike there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Pat Mahomes was golfing recently in the Lake of the Ozarks. My aunt lives right on the hole. And there's Pat Mahomes right in front of her. He stopped and talked to him. He was the nicest guy in the world.
Sweet. Oh, a pitch that Soler wanted, a cut fastball down the middle.
Tyrell, what was his thoughts be about a beard? I haven't snuck the beard
We're
yet.
not putting a beard. We're not putting a beard on.
Oh, I'm going to give him a Eric Thames-like beard.
Oh,
Ooh,
that looked
Soler
like it ran
strikes out.
inside. Ah.
He had that 2-0 count working early. That would be funny, seeing the Eric Thames-style beard on Mahomes, sneaking it on you, so you don't know what's going to happen. You know I'm going to do it. You know I'm going to do it at some point.
You're not going to do it, man. I will make sure you don't do that.
You can't say that.
I will.
I get here before you do.
It's true, but then you at times go out to do something. I can just check. Sally's stats.
Sal Perez, great with runners in scoring position as well. 1 for 3 tonight. Royals tied with the White Sox here in the 7th.
And you wanted a microburst.
Oh, I didn't do a microburst. See, right there. 353 with runners in scoring position.
That's good.
It's nails.
And that should give the Royals the lead.
Yes, it does. Sal Perez sneaks it through, and the Royals leading 4-3. So the Royals come all the way back from 3-0 in the first and claw their way back, and now they have the lead. Here comes Brohern. 0 for 3. Lefty on lefty matchup here. But she's not the best against lefties. We might have thought about pinch hitting here. But we won't.
The Royals are a team that just likes to put runs up in a hurry in the later parts of the inning.
Yes, they do.
Later parts of the game.
O'Hearn 343 with runners in scoring position. All these Royals averages runners in scoring position. It's unbelievable.
Oh, Hearn slapped that one.
Well, he did. Brohern's, say, hey, I can hit lefties.
It says from the National Weather Service, microburst warning has expired until further notice in Kansas City.
And that'll be lifted to Jimenez. They'll fire it in. And I must go to the bathroom.
All right, place a chip on Bink using the potty. You won. So we got Hunter Dozier batting. 2 outs here in the 7th. Big scenes in the doorway.
Yep,
Oh,
that
that
ball
was
went out.
close pitch to take. But it's outside. It's a good eye. A 1-0. Jace Rice still pitching for the White Sox. As Dozier lines that one right to Danny Mendick, and that will end this inning. Heading to the top of the 8th we go. Eloy Jimenez, Edwin Encarnacion, Jose Abreu due up for the White Sox.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Royals, number 58.
No, Nathan Bing drinks a lot. He drinks a lot of water. This goes right through his system. It is what it is. Scott Barlow now pitching for the Royals. This pitch change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They are delicious, and they are red. Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
Ball, that's out.
First pitch from Barlow has a ball outside. You got the Wolf, Ian Kennedy, and Tim Hill. Timmy out there in the bullpen. Don't forget to have yourself a nice cold Miller Lights. Our friends at Miller Lite as Eloy Jimenez skies that to center field as that is on chase is Witt at the warning track, gets the out for out number 1.
Now back, designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Get to also get a Vineyard Variety Pack from our friends at KC Wine Co. They are also apples. Edwin Encarnacion batting 1 for 3 on the night. Ball 1-0 ends up being 2-0 as a fastball low.
Balls, no strikes.
Fouled off. Two-1 to Encarnacion. That's okay. That's going to beat the shift by a lot. Actually, might be a ground rule double as it's going to hop up and over the wall for a ground rule double. A fly out and then a ground rule double. Barlow's pitch.
Okay.
Barlow,
Abreu.
how was your read?
Good. It was really good.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
Yes, 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 yes.
Nice work. Nice work, dog. Nice work, Cream Dog.
Thank you, Vinny. By the way, Timmy Hill and the Wolf Ian Kennedy are in the bullpen.
Gotta be the Wolf. Wolf's been good lately. Jam Master Barlow.
Oh, the attendance. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, did they do it?
They might have done it quickly.
They had to have done it.
Anybody seen the attendance?
Did Barlow give up this double?
Yes. Over under of 24,000. Richard says, welcome back, Bink.
Let me check it. I'm trying to rewind it here and see if I can see the attendance.
2-0 to Abreu. Fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Charge. Charge. All right, I've got it rewound here. Let's see what we got.
Braves are ground out to the shortstop, Mondesi. So no Marmazara.
Try to get our attendance. I'm close. I'm on the first pitch here, Cream Dog.
That's the ball.
I don't think they've shown it yet.
Oh, 17-361.
What pitch was that on it? Was it on
Second. Very fast.
17-361.
That's ball for
You had the under. You were.
So if you had the under like
Right.
myself, you were right. I knew it was completely. I smashed that under in a heartbeat.
And I missed one. It's a rarity.
Two to Mazzara. Sure, like one. Slider in there for 84 miles per hour. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the Royal Stadium, Clyde. It's Tuesday night. Makes sense why there's not that many people there, but there still is enough. High fastball for a strike.
2-2 count here.
Tim X says a little late to the party. Well, at least he showed up. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
What position does Mahomes play? left field.
Left field, center field, or left
right
field,
field.
or first.
Plays outfield position or first base.
He hasn't played first base yet. He even pitched one night. Came in as a position player pitcher. One strikeout on Robinson Trinos before he's replaced.
Sonny and Chad forever. How's it going? And yes, he's wearing a puppy blue coat while drinking a Miller Lite.
And Mazzara will pop that straight up. And O'Hearn right underneath it. And that's the inning.
Good inning.
We go to the ninth. Jam Master Barlow gets out of a situation again. He often puts himself in situations just to see if he gets out of it, Kramer.
And he does. And he did. Good old Ryan Wachowski joined the Facebook feed.
And we go to the ninth with the Royals leading 4-3. In your face Royals. Steve Cishek will come in for the White Sox, make his 27th appearance. This pitching change brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They are delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are. Comes Maikel Franco. 0 for 1 today with 2 walks. Should be the Wolf coming in.
Yep, should be if things work like clockwork.
It's got to be the Wolf.
Ball, that's out.
90 degrees apparently in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's 85 currently here at Kauffman
It's a
Stadium.
warm day.
100 in Sioux Falls. Or Sioux Center, Iowa. Never mind, not Sioux Falls. Sioux Center, Iowa.
Broadcasting in June. It's been rolling.
I'm working my tan being.
March through June.
Still pasty.
Game 61 for
Ball,
us.
1 strike.
Yeah, you need to work on that tan some more, Kramer.
Well, at some point I will, Bink. At some point I will.
Ball
Well,
2.
we spent a lot of time with 3-0 talk about animals you can reason with.
It's true. We've also, if you're just now tuning in, we're going to be at a live place doing the Royal Simulated Baseball at Backstop Bar and Grill sometime later this month.
It's true.
Or the middle part of this month or later.
Or we had some Miller Lights yesterday.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
How many Miller Lights do you have?
A lot.
Franco strikes out, swinging. Odyssey and Govern due up next.
Now batting.
Curious to see how they're going to pitch Govern as he hit a second home run of the year tonight.
It's been pesky for these Royals. I like it. I like the defense, willingness to play third, shortstop second. He'll play anywhere you want him to. Battle Montalban to see over 3 tonight. Flew out in the 6th.
It's 81 humid in St. Pete, so we're actually hotter than St. Pete right now because it's humid here as usual.
These Royals took care of the Red Sox 3 out of 4 games on the road last week. Before losing 2 out of 3 to the Indians, but here they are against the first place White Sox and leading by 1. And Mondi will chop that straight back to Cishek and safe with Mondi's speed. Here comes a stolen base, Kramer. You know what's going to happen.
Yes.
He has not been caught stealing this year.
I'm thinking a real hit, Bink.
I think they already did. Off the glove. You know what's odd? Why does submarine pitchers throw submarine when they're actually pitching, but when they try to throw it over, they throw it overhand?
I don't know. Here comes the governor. Mondi will take a big lead. Always the threat to steal. He's 3rd in American League in stolen bases.
Apparently, Andrew on YouTube said, apparently it's humid in my belly button.
It is humid. And
I can see how humidity can get there.
governor will check that one and 0-1 count.
Chip on Governor from Tyrell.
I like it. Chip on the governor.
Steal, steal, steal.
There he goes.
Pitch out, too.
He's out.
Oh!
If this was a regular pitch thrown
Oh!
and no pitch out, he honestly would have
They
made
got him. That's the first time he's been caught all year. I'll just be quiet now. Said he hasn't been caught, and he gets
it.
caught.
Yeah, thank you. You done goofed.
It's like clockwork, Cream Dog.
Kale's going to put his last chip on Govern. There's only 1 home run this game so far.
I know.
It's Jimmy Govern.
2-1.
The governor.
Yeah, that was a good, perfect time to pitch out. Didn't even do slide step, just pitched it out.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And that one's low at a full count here on the Governor.
And everybody, so Richard also put his last chip on Governor as well. You're getting all these followers, Bing. What are you doing? What are you even doing?
I don't know.
Sorry if those pop-ups are coming up. They're blocking a part of the screen out. Bink's famous.
No, they have virtual fireworks Fridays if they walk off. We got 6-10 Saturday coming up Saturday. Oh, the Governor will chop that one.
Hit. Oh, just
Ooh,
foul.
barely.
I love those types of hits. When you're playing the field, you hate them because it's just right in that. I call it the Bermuda Triangle towards the side. Okay, Govern has had excellent at-bats. His first at-bat, if you remember, it was 11 pitches.
Yeah.
Second at-bat, he flew out, so he's getting that set. Okay, I can get this. I hit a home run in his third at-bat. He's hitting the ball, seeing the ball good.
That'll hear Mendick will fire to Abreu. And that's that. It's got to be the Wolf.
Yeah, Wolf's coming up next week. Hopefully.
Got to be the Wolf.
Does the Governor have orange hair?
No, I don't think so.
It's just the lighting.
Lighting.
If he did, I don't mind.
Here comes the Wolf, making his 22nd appearance. This pitching change to the Wolf brought to you by Red Delicious Apples. They're delicious.
And they are red.
Yes, they are, Kramer. Yes, they are.
Got a new person in the chat, first time in here. Tayshawn Holland just found this randomly. Great job, guys. New subscriber. Awesome. Make sure you turn on notifications.
Thanks Tayshawn.
We do this every night. Say if the Royals are supposed to play,
we
do
play
it.
every night. Baseball, 6 o'clock.
Everybody welcome Tayshawn in this. By the way, AEW, nice, like wrestling.
Except for the weekends. 1 o'clock starts there.
1 o'clock on the weekends, so Saturday, Sunday, 1 o'clock starts. As that is launched to right field, we might be in extra innings. Oh, no.
Oh, Dozier gets it at the wall. Wow. And the Wolf looks on.
That's a typically Cat moment right there.
There's Wolf for 13 saves. That's
Just
4th in the American League.
6 behind Brandon Workman.
Because you have 2 tied at 18 with Giles and Robles. So the Wolves starting to get some more action lately. The Royals have played these close games. Minnesota will beat Tampa Bay 3-1. This is good news for the Twins with the White Sox losing here.
And also the Indians. I don't know if they win or lose.
Haven't seen. I just know that Tim Anderson versus the Wolf is 8 for 23 lifetime. Wolf knows this. And chopped to Mondi.
Hurry.
Oh,
Nice.
He's got him. 2 away here in the 9th.
Gosh, I'm liking this. Homestand right back.
Lurie Garcia, I'm liking this too. Yes, we are, Andrew. We're due for that. Come up to the Backstop Bar and Grill when we're up there. It's going to be fun.
Ball 1, no strike.
Everybody stands up, Jennifer says. Rest mode, Prim Dog.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that ball skied foul. 1-2 count here. Wolf versus Garcia. I'll take my chances on the Wolf.
I'm taking my chance on the Wolf right now as well.
And he gets the K, and the Wolf gets the job done. Crane Dog and the Royals beat the White Sox. They've had 2 straight games here against division leaders with wins.
That's good.
They beat the Indians. They beat the White Sox. You see Dozier, Witt, and Mahomes celebrating. And the Royals get the victory. Down 3-0 in the first, but Junis settled down, got the job done. I'm curious about the player of the game here.
Player of the game, I would have to say Salvi. I think Salvi.
Probably.
A couple RBIs. Main reason why for some big key at bats. And there's your fireworks there. But I can also give the hat of the one and only the Wolf.
How about the Wolf? He was fantastic. He got scared there.
It honestly scared me, to be honest. I thought, well, we're going extra innings.
Wolf got Tim Anderson.
Whit.
Whit Merrifield, 1 for 3 with a double and a base on balls. Eric Skogie, the Skogue Dog, will get the win. Herrera, old friend, takes the loss. And Ian Kennedy, the Wolf, gets the save.
Your statistics for the Royals?
8 hits for the Royals. The only one in multiple hits was Sal Perez. who also had 2 RBI. I'm surprised you're right. I'm surprised he wasn't the player of the game.
Yeah, I was very surprised.
Or the governor.
Jimmy
With the home
that's
run.
true. That'd been nice. Probably his first time ever doing that.
Junis gives you 5 with 3 earned runs. Those all came in the first inning. Then Junis settled down. Skogie Dog was fantastic. Followed by Jam Master Barlow straight to the Wolf, who gets save number 14. Here's the highlights.
I don't think you can say enough about how Skoglund has been pitching out of the bullpen. This guy, I mean, he'll get you 2 to 3, 4 innings, and he will get you no runs.
He's been fantastic.
It's one of the best bright spots for the Royals. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised if he's up there and said all-star votes.
And we got a decision to make on the fifth starter this week.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't give it to Skoglund since that's 2 days ago.
It'll be
2
coming up
days from now.
Wednesday, yeah.
Because Jackson Coar.
We're going to get Coar number 2?
No, we'll do something different. Let's get somebody else up. We're only doing this for one season, I hope.
Yes, let's hope this is one season. Cream Dog. Here's the score was 3-2, but here's this big double. Get an RBI to make the score 3-2 by Hunter Dozier.
I hope this is a great month. New month for Dozier. May was completely dreadful for him. Hopefully June turns some things around for him.
New month, new beginnings for the Virtual Royals. There's a nice, beautiful changeup by the Skogie Dog. Here's Jimmy Govern, the Governor's home run, to tie this bad boy up.
Where does it land? Past the...
Went 424.
Oh,
it still bounced in the bullpen.
Bounced out too.
Yeah.
Got to keep that first home run ball in the coffin.
Yeah. Here's where Perez grounded into a single, but got an RBI. Scored this one. Past Mendick.
Right now, All-Star balloting, Jennifer, is there's only 2 Royals that are leading it, and their positions. Whit Merrifield, they have him at second base currently, and they have at right field Jorge Soler, and they're leading the categories by a lot of votes. Have a good one, Clyde. We will see you tomorrow perfectly.
See you guys at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Mike Montgomery on the mound for the Royals.
Stay thirsty, my friend, says Mark.
Here's the Wolf. It's Garcia changing or chasing.
Appreciate all of you coming in and watching this Royals victory. As some people were thinking that, hey, we need a microburst, and I knew.
No, there's no need for the microburst.
See, I knew we didn't need it, Bean.
No need for the microburst tonight. I'm glad we didn't do it. Yeah, Mike Montgomery's been really good for the Royals as of late. Hopefully, he can continue that tomorrow for the Virtual Royals.
I agree. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Central, as always.
Hashtag in your face 2020 Virtual Royals. As the Royals move to 26-35 on the year.
Indeed, they do.
The White Sox will fall to
Good night,
35-26.
Hopefully, this is start something new. New month, new Royals.
That's what you say, Cream Dog. Any final thoughts from you?
Well,
It's a hot one.
that's a hot one. Let's take on Chicago tomorrow.
It's some ice cold Miller Lights.
Yep.
For Kramer Sansone, I'm Jay Binkley saying good night, Kansas City.